Hi, I'm Heidi Borchers. Our recycle bin is never very full because it's all in my studio. I use all kinds of cardboard boxes. I love to use them for squeegees, whatever. But I have a really cool idea today. I love the thickness of canvases when you put them on the wall. So let's make some wall art from all these different boxes. First thing you need to do is to glue your box back together and then put some rubber bands on it. Put it aside to dry. But you are going to need a piece of heavier cardboard, maybe like a mat board. This actually came off of a scrapbooking paper, the back of scrapbooking paper, and cut it to the size of the front. I'm going to work on my mat board, my heavier cardboard, while my other box is drying. I'm using the Cool2Cast, and I have it in a plastic, like a sandwich bag, a zip bag. I'm going to put my water in, zip it back up, and shake it. And you need to shake it for about a minute. Make sure there's no pieces in the corners. So it's ready to pour out, and what I do is I clip just a bottom corner, just a little piece like that, and put a little bit on my cardboard. And I have a piece of cardboard that I've cut with a pinking shears, and that'll give me a really nice texture. And you can put in some pieces. This is like a netting that I got from some tile, and I like that texture behind it. Now I want to do some circles, and to help me, if I just kind of go there and just put what the size I want while it's still wet. It's already drying. Then I'm going to put very carefully and kind of hold it back a little bit until it flows. And I'm going to put it right in that circle. And then just put your cups for the circle, like so, like so, like that. And you can put more in if you want, or we can just leave it like that and put some other pieces in it. I'm going to set that aside to dry for a second, and I'll show you another technique. For the embellishments on my box, I'm using texture plates and the rest of my Cool2Cast. So just keep going and just put it out onto the texture plates. There's all kinds of different texture plates at your craft store, so you can put them on any of them. Also, any of the rubber stamps that don't have the backing, any of your clear stamps. And I'm trying to make them square and trying to make them round so that they'll go on this project. And tap your table a little bit, tap, and then let those dry. When your Cool2Cast is completely dry, they just absolutely pop off. And they have a really, really cool texture on them. And here's the rubber stamp. Just bend it a little bit, and it comes right off. How cool is that? Now we're ready to put them onto the piece, and you can either glue them if you still have the Cool2Cast that's still a little wet, because this will start to get so thick that you can't use it, but you're just going to put them into place like so and let it dry. If you want to add some texture to the sides of your box, continue to put some of your Cool2Cast on the side, and take that squeegee that we used earlier and just squeegee it all the way around, and then just let it dry. When your top piece is completely dry, just put some glue on the top of your box. Place it in the glue, line it up, let that dry, and then I take it outside and I completely spray paint it with a white flat spray paint, and then let that dry. You can paint your wall art any color that you want. I chose just a white and black theme today, and all I did was just take some paint and just with a sponge, a little cosmetic sponge, and just barely tap it onto my textured Cool2Cast, and that gives you a really neat finish. For the whole box, You can see all the different ones that are painted. I also chose some tiles and some mirror and some flat marbles, and I think it really has a cool look. On the back, you're going to just poke a hole and it would just go on a nail on the wall. But what's really cool is when you start to add them together. Look at how neat that is. I just love this wall art. I can see like 10 of them up on the wall. I think it would be very stunning. I'm EcoHeidi Borchers, and I think it's cool to craft.